Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at Catwoman from the video game series Batman Arkham Knight. This is probably one of two or three figures from this video game series that I'm going to end up picking up. This one, obviously, and Batgirl. I might pick up the Batman, I'm not really sure, but I definitely wanted those two. Uh, she looks pretty good. I like her. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot because in package all I could see was the black, but as you can kind of see, there are quite a few details in there. There's also some different shades of black. You can put her in a pretty nice pose, as you can kind of see here. That's probably how I'll display her. She does come with a few accessories, which are pretty cool. But real quick for size comparison, here is the Catwoman from the Batman animated series, which is also made by DC Collectibles. And this is supposed to be kind of like your 6-inch scale. So as you can see, this is a very tall Catwoman. To bring it into perspective a little bit better here, as you can see, here is a Batgirl. This is not, well, it's the New 52 design, but it's the one by Greg Capullo, I believe is what his name is. And as you can see, Catwoman's not even standing completely all the way up, standing up straight, and she's almost as tall, so she'd probably be just a hair taller than Batgirl whenever she's standing straight up. But wanted to show off some of the accessories she comes with. She comes with this little extra whip here, and as you can see, there's like a little piece right here that can plug into her right leg. Wish it was detailed a little bit more, but it is cool that if you didn't want to equip her with a whip and just have her little claw hands out, then you do have that look, and I will show that off to you here in a bit. You do have the whip that you see here in her hand, and she comes with these hands like this, which is the one she's using in her right. Here's the left, and as you can see, it's a glossy, shiny black, but it also has like these little gunmetal little pieces here at the knuckles, which is pretty cool. And then also here, this is it always happens like with all these figures. Whenever it's like they paint this section here, and whenever you're pulling it out and you're sliding a new one in, some excess paint comes off, but it doesn't do any damage to the figure. But there is also that gunmetal here at the edge of her claws, which is pretty cool. And that's on all of them. So here's another set of fists that you get. And it has the exact same thing. You're going to have that black shiny gloss on there. And you're going to have the gunmetal there at the knuckles. And the other hand that I have here, her little claw hand, which is really my favorite. Again, shiny gloss, you have some gunmetal there. And at the thumb, and then here at the edges, you have that also gunmetal claws, which is really cool, and you get it on the thumb too. Alright, so we can straighten her up, so I can kind of show you everything that she kind of comes with, and her articulation and everything. The whip fits in her hand very good. It's a tight, solid fit. It's not going to come out, so I do like that. But just a quick little look at it. Really not too much to it. It's just that soft rubbery plastic. And if you didn't want to equip her with that, and you wanted to have the two little claw hands, there is that little slot. Oh, I guess these claws are a little sharp. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was red paint, but I guess I'm bleeding. So, there it is, equipped to her side. Catwoman, she doesn't play nice, but yeah, that looks pretty cool. And I wanted to show this off. My one gripe with this figure is when I took it out of the package, or I have two gripes, but you can see look at the legs, man. Look how loose they are there in the hips. That's horrible. I mean, like all that's all looseness. None of it is tight. Now, completely the opposite from this thigh cut. I don't want to break the figure here, but I cannot get that to turn. It's like they glued it or something. This one, turns just fine, as you can kind of see, but I mean, that one, it's almost like it's glued together, and then these hips are too loose. So, again, it may just be my figure. It may not be yours, but all I can do is tell you what's going on with mine. But other than those two issues, everything else is really good with this figure. I think the face sculpt is really nice. The eyes, she's got a little bit of a green in there, which is really good. I like the skin tone too. It's very, very light. She's kind of, you know, a little bit pale, but she's always out at night, so it makes sense. You can also see the other eye down here, or at least a little bit of it. Nice bright red lips. It's a different color red here. It's kind of like a blood red with her little goggles or glasses there. And you can see some of her hair. It's brown, but it's got a little bit of a red tint to it. And it also shows here in the back as well. Which also brings us to the collar that she hasn't got unlocked yet. But it's got a little bit of silver gunmetal. It's got some black, some red going around here. So some really nice details. And then taking a look at, you know, her suit. I just thought it was going to be an all black figure because that's what I could tell from you know, the packaging whenever looking online. But now looking at it in hand, you can kind of see that there's a two-tone to the black here. So you got kind of this flat black, and you got that all throughout the suit, and then you've got this shiny glossy black, which looks really good. Taking a look over here on the sides, there's some straps that go all the way around, and you can also see some gunmetal paint on top of that as well. And same thing up here. So looks very cool. I like it. There's just a lot of details that are, you know, are now just having it in hand that I'm becoming aware of, to where, again, looking online, it didn't really do it justice. So hopefully I'm doing a good job for you. What the heck? Looks like she's got a thong molded onto her butt. Well, alright, well, anyways, there's some more of those details to the side there. Also going down the legs, and I like how, you know, the zipper right here, it's kind of like a corset. The legs, there's a lot of detail in the boots. You can see those little kind of gunmetal studs over here, and you can feel the laces all the way down. So very cool boots. All right, so let's take a look at the articulation. The head is very good. You can see it tilts back and forth, so a lot of the motions that she had in the video game she's going to be able to do. I can't really look up very far, but that's all right. The waist is actually this section up here, so you can move that all the way around on a ball joint, which is very nice. Would have been nice to as well get a little bit of a waist cut there, but that's fine. With the arms, you can see they go about this far out. They rotate. They bend here at the elbow. They also rotate as well. The hands, they go left to right. They rotate. And then the legs, you know, they go up this far and back and forth, which I've kind of just got to work with the looseness. Like that pose I had in the very beginning of the video, that's what I'm going to have to do. But with the thigh cut, I've already shown that off, or at least on this one. On this one, it feels like it's glued together. The knees are double jointed, which is very nice. And then the feet go left to right, and they also rotate her little boots. So there's a look at Catwoman. Let's do a comparison with her again, with U52 Batgirl or that mold, so we can get a really good idea as far as how tall she is. You know, about the same height. I think I've got them both there. Yeah. So I guess with the ears, Batgirl's just a tad taller, but very nice. Fits right in with some of these other figures that I have. So anyways, hopefully this was able to help you out if you were trying to determine whether you wanted to pick this figure up or not. I think the details are really there as far as the mold goes, the different colors. It's more than just, you know, her with just a black suit. There's a lot of nice details in there and some extra little paints on the buckles and stuff like that. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I shall talk to you later. Peace.